and TV 10. It's time for the fun and excitement of Murder Hornets baseball. To get our broadcast
WVU Medicine is pleased to announce the addition of more healthcare services and physicians at the Shepherdstown Medical Office Building. All of this is right in your backyard. Cardiology, pediatrics and primary care, behavioral medicine and psychiatry, orthopedics and sports medicine, podiatry and foot ankle surgery, Center for Diabetes and Metabolic Health, endocrinology, as well as 2 departments of Berkeley Medical Center, lab services and x-ray services. Make an appointment today for WVU Medicine Shepherdstown at wvumedicine.org.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk. See dealer for details.
This is Joe Ferretti to announce the formation of a new personal injury law firm, Manchin Ferretti. You know me as a local lawyer handling personal injury and motor vehicle accident claims for almost 30 years. I have joined up with 3 experienced attorneys to form this new firm. At Manchin Ferretti, you will get the same effective and personal relationship you have come to expect from me for the past 3 decades. I am still at 408 West King Street and can be reached at 304-264-8505. Now with more lawyers and resources at Manchin Ferretti, it's about seeking justice for you.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region, so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Mom, I hit your car with a softball.
Did you throw it or hit it off the tee?
Off the tee.
Whoa, good hit, kid. Good thing we know Cody from Cody's Auto Body. I'll text him now.
Oh, Kenna, I heard you hit your mom's window with a softball. Good hit. Keeps me in business. We can get you in lickety-split. No.
Hey, that's a bad word.
Shut up, kid. We won't drop the ball on your car. Every repair is a grand slam. Bring your car to Cody's Auto Body. As always, it's Cody's with a T for trust.
Hey, you can't say that.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states. Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, this is Caleb Wilkerson with Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services, a fully mobile, veteran-owned and operated business. We provide commercial and residential cleaning services, mobile auto detailing, as well as vacancy cleanout services serving within 60 miles of the Martinsburg, West Virginia area. Call us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. at 304-268-9198. Again, that's 304-268-9198. Or check us out on Facebook, Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services.
The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
Today's Little League All-Star action is being brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, Orsini's Home Store, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Modern Renovations, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg.
And now, let's go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Is Nevin Overland?
Good evening from Oatesdale Park, field number 2 for day 1 of the West Virginia Little League Baseball 10 to 12-year-old All-Star State Tournament. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman for the TV10 side is Dylan Bishop. And back at the studio, it's Avery Newport. Let's welcome you in to the countdown to first pitch, brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, where you get the work done right the first time. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. Game number 1 here for us on the day features Martinsburg taking on Logan County. Spencer, it's a beautiful day here for baseball. Great field number 2 that was just made specifically for this state tournament. It should be a fun one.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. We had got the opportunity yesterday to come kind of scout out the field yesterday after the show to see how we were going to do this one from a broadcast perspective. And, man, these people put in so much work to get this field done. So many people just were a part of getting this field done, and it just looks beautiful. 195 to left field, right field, 200 in the center. It looks amazing, and already one game completed down here, one game completed up on the main field, but this is shaping up to be one heck of a state tournament here at Oatesdale Park in Martinsburg, and can't commend the people who are in charge of this enough, how much they've done so far and will do throughout the whole tournament.
Speaking of those 2 games, they were the one down here on field 2, Barbersville getting a 13-1 win against Elkins. That means Barbersville will now take on Hurricane tomorrow at field 1 at 3:30. Elkins drops down to the losers bracket. They await the loser of, I believe, E, which is, I'm trying to look here for E. Thank you there. That would be a game tomorrow between the winners of Shinston-Clarksburg, Central Greenbrier, or this game in front of us, Logan, against Martinsburg. The other game, it was Bridgeport getting a 10-0 win against Chapmanville. That means Bridgeport will take on Beckley tomorrow on field 2 at 4 p.m. And Chapmanville is awaiting the loser from the game that could have Elk District Ona Milton winner or the Summersville Jefferson game. It'd be the loser from those 2 winners. It's a weird setup there, so they have to wait until Sunday to play next. As we look here, Martinsburg already did their warm-ups on the field. Logan right now doing their warm-ups. So we'll take our first 2-minute break here of the countdown to first pitch. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back in 2 minutes.
Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Hi, this is Lauren from Orsini's right here in Martinsburg. Grilling is not just for the boys. We are a Platinum Traeger dealer carrying the Pro Series all the way up to the Timberline Series. We have every flavor of wood pellets along with accessories, rubs, sauces. Not just Traeger, we carry Utz, Meat Church, Lanes, and Dizzy Pig. We also carry a full line of Yeti products. Orsini's has everything to complete your backyard. Visit us at 360 Hack Wilson Way or at Orsinis.com.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region, so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
Welcome back here to Oatsdale Park, field number 2. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me as Spencer Dupuis is on TV 10. A great view of the field here that they made for this state tournament as we get ready in about 8 minutes or so for first pitch between the Logan County 10 to 12-year-old All-Stars and the Martinsburg All-Stars as Logan County finishing up their warm-ups. Now let's take a look at today's starting lineups, brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. And I'm going to go to you, Spencer, first for the visiting Martinsburg All-Stars.
That sounds weird to say here at Oatsdale Park.
I know.
The first batting first in the lineup is number 4, Donnie Peebles. He is playing second base. Number 17 in the second hole, in the 2-hole, the pitcher Braylon Cole. Number 3, in the third hole, number 15, the 2022 state championship home run derby winner Donovan Nichols. He is playing first today. And then in the 4-hole, batting cleanup, number 8, Thomas Garrett. He is playing catcher. In the 5th hole, number 33, playing center field, Aubrey Burrell. Batting 6th, number 99, Clayton Elliott. He is playing third base. In the 7th spot, number 34, Caden Lackey. He is in left field. In the 8th hole, number 32, Brady Steen. He's playing right field. And in the 9th hole, to round out the lineup, number 5, Noah Wolf. He is playing shortstop.
We'll tell you what just happened here after Spencer finishes up. Kind of broke him down as
I did finish.
Lineup here.
I did finish. So
I
did give the lineup. So it's time for the other lineup.
Color announcer here for tomorrow in the Martinsburg Bulldogs.
He's scouting out the future Martinsburg Bulldogs.
Head coach Aaron Byler. I told him to come up behind him and startle Spencer a little bit, so that's exactly what he did there. But let's now look at the home side here, the Logan County All-Stars. Batting first for them, number 14, the pitcher, Owen Bryant. Batting second, the shortstop, number 10, Carter Fry. Batting third, the center fielder, number 13, Landon Hall. Batting cleanup for Logan County, the catcher, number 12, Dakota Maynard. Batting fifth at first base is number 16, Carson Hale. Batting sixth in right field, number 73, Tripp Thompson. Batting seventh in left field, number 5, Dawson Kaiser. Batting eighth at second base, number 27, Chase Butcher. And rounding up the lineup for Logan is the third baseman, number 3, Nathan Robinette. 2 bench guys for Logan County. It will be number 20, Keaton Brown, number 30, Mason Krause. As for Martinsburg, they got 4 guys in the reserve spots. Number 27, Mason Line. Number 30, Will Strovel. Number 9, Aiden Line. Number 42, Liam Whitmer. As Martinsburg in the orange uniforms with black sleeves, black numerals and letters. The word Martinsburg on the front with a white outline. The black numbers on the front and back with their last names. A tri-colored hat with the block M on the front and black pants. As for Logan County, they might have some of the best-looking uniforms we've seen.
Yeah, they slide down to that white. The bottom is white. It's fading down. I like it.
All the way down to white with blue fonts for the word Logan across their chest. On the back, blue numbers with a white outline. Their last name in blue as well. And for the jersey tops, blue pinstripes as well with white pants and a stripe on the side. A blue cap with the block L on the front in gold for Logan, as both teams here for the state tournament coming out to the first base and third base line when their names are announced, and receiving from the District 6 administrator, Nevin Kilmer, a state tournament pin for making it here. Had a little opening ceremony at the beginning, and a great comment was made that these kids will never forget this moment, Spencer.
Yeah, I was never fortunate to make an all-star team in my day of playing Little League Baseball. Was not a good baseball player. I was not a top baseball player, as to why I didn't play baseball past 4th grade.
Let's now get today's weather, brought to you by Kelly Allstate Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly at 304-263-4596 or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive in Martinsburg. The weather, 86 degrees, beautiful sunny skies, looking up, barely any clouds here in the view of Oatesdale Park. It should be a great day for baseball, so let's take our final 2-minute break. Then we'll be back for first pitch between Martinsburg and Logan County. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Hagerstown Ford continues to be your leader in car sales up and down the I-81 corridor. We will beat any and all competitors' prices, and we've made buying a new car easier than ever with one-day delivery better than Amazon and a return policy better than Walmart. Your satisfaction is our guarantee. If you don't like it, simply return it and we'll come pick it up. No questions asked. Why would you shop anywhere else? At Hagerstown Ford, we take great pride in our community and supporting our local student athletes. That's why Hagerstown Ford is the official car dealership of Shepherd Rams quarterback Tyson Bagent. Our remote buying process has made new car shopping so easy, you'll never even set foot in a dealership. Simply go to HagerstownFord.com and click on the car you want to buy it, or use the Axle Auto app. It's that easy. You can order your new car on any device. Go to HagerstownFord.com and get your new car signed, sealed, and delivered from Hagerstown Ford.
Welcome back here to Oatesdale Park as we're at Field 2 for this one between the Martinsburg All-Stars and the Logan County All-Stars for the 10 to 12-year-olds. Day number 1 of the state tournament. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me, Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman's Dylan Bishop, and back at the studio, it's Avery Newport. As after this, we'll have the Jefferson County All-Star game. That'll be on Field 1. We'll do our best at the end of this one to wrap things up, tear down, and get to that one as they take on Summersville at 7:30. But we get ready here for Martinsburg against Logan County. Due up for Martinsburg again. It's the 1, 2, 3 spots for the top of the first in Peebles, Cole, and Nichols. Defensively, Logan County's like this. Pitching, number 14, Owen Bryant. Catching, number 12, Dakota Maynard. At first base, it's number 16, Carson Hale. Second base is 27, Chase Butcher. Shortstop's number 10, Carter Fry. At third base, it's Nathan Robinette. And from left to right in the outfield, it's number 5, Dawson Kaiser. Number 13, Landon Hall. And number 73, Tripp Thompson. We take our first look at the starting pitcher for Logan County in Owen Bryant, the right-handed pitcher there on the mound, taking a couple practice pitches on the mound here on Field 2. Looks like he's got a pretty good speed on his fastball.
Yeah,
ready.
You know, as we kind of mentioned there in the first segment of the pregame, or the second segment, open up the second segment of the pregame show. Due to them transforming this field for this tournament, there wasn't any bleachers in the outfield like we've had the ability to have there for the area tournament in Morgan County and the district tournament up at Field 1. So our cameraman, Dylan Bishop, actually where the flagpoles are, and it's a great shot if you're watching on TV 10. It's a side-in shot, and it's a lot better than being right up next to the fence.
And if you don't have TV 10 because you're not in the Berkeley County, Jefferson County area, just go to WRNR TV on YouTube, and we'll have that live stream right up there for all of our local games as we get ready for first pitch, which is brought to you by Mountaineer Kitchens and Baths. They ensure that your home is both beautiful and functional. For free consultation, call 304-267-6262 or visit mountaineerkitchens.com. Custom work done with care. Up first for Martinsburg, the second baseman, number 4, Donnie Peebles, comes in batting .313 from the two tournaments there in the area and the districts up against Owen Bryant.
And the best part is all those games will still be there. They're archived on our YouTube page.
First pitch inside for ball 1 to start off this game between Logan County and Martinsburg at 5:32. Infield corners in here against Peebles. Next pitch at the knees, evens the count up at 1-1 from Owen Bryant. Back-to-back fastballs here against Peebles as he scoots in a little bit close to that line on the right-handed batter's box. Bryant steps off the back side of the pitcher's mound into the grass to take his time. Steps back on from the backside now and puts his back foot on the rubber, shakes off the first call from his catcher, Dakota Maynard, likes the next one. It's another fastball just missing outside. The count now 2 balls and 1 strike to Donnie Peebles. Peebles taps home plate a couple times before taking his stance back in the box. Infield corner still in on the grass. Peebles swings and misses. Another fastball from Bryant. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the first of 6 here for the state tournament. 10 to 12-year-old All-Stars in the state of West Virginia. This pitch, breaking ball outside, just missing. Count now full at 3-2 to the leadoff batter for Martinsburg. Peebles wearing his hat underneath the helmet backwards to keep some shade on his neck here against Owen Bryant. The payoff pitch in the dirt, ball 4, a leadoff walk for Peebles. Send him down hustling to first base.
Yeah, great job by Peebles. That's his third walk of all 3 tournaments.
That brings up Braylon Cole, today's starting pitcher for Martinsburg, coming in batting .500. Runner on first, nobody out in the top of the first. Bryant sets on the rubber. Doesn't like the first call from Maynard. Shakes his head no, shakes his head yes at the second one. And it's a foul ball off the mask of Maynard as he has to shake it off and find the ball to his left. might have been able to hear Mask out loud. Where's the ball? It's an 0-1 count now for Cole as they check to see if Maynard's okay.
Yeah, looks to be no worse for the wear.
That's why you wear the catcher's mask, as Dakota Maynard gives the home plate umpire a little thumbs up, gives his coach a head nod as well before crouching back down behind home plate. 0-1 count for Cole against Bryant, runner on first for Martinsburg. Breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate. The count now 0-2 to Cole. Cole adjusts his helmet, steps back into the box.
Yeah, Cole, his favorite team, the Orioles, and his favorite player, Shohei Ohtani.
Another foul ball that hits off the mask of Dakota Maynard, keeps the count at 0-2. Looks up after hearing his name and is like, I'm okay.
Did he look back here?
Yeah, he looked back and made eye contact with me. So we are set up here at Field 2. There's no press box, so the district here in District 6 helping us out, gave us a nice tent to be underneath next to the third base dugout on the right side in front of the fence. We appreciate them allowing us to set up and broadcast from here. The 0-2 pitch to Cole inside, ball one. It goes off the glove of Maynard. That's going to allow the runner, Peebles, tried to steal second to throw, not in time as Peebles steals, sliding in safely. Count now 1-2 to Cole with nobody out and a runner in scoring position for Martinsburg in the top of the first.
And our broadcast location is just feet from where these players are.
Fastball in the dirt, count even now at 2-2 to Cole as he tries to battle back here against Owen Bryant. Logan County against Martinsburg here on Field 2. Top of the first, we're scoreless in this state tournament game, day one. Pitch from Bryant, fouled off to the right side, off the fence in front of the first base dugout and back into the grass. Count stays at 2-2. This will be the seventh pitch of this at bat here for Braylon Cole.
Yeah, Braylon Cole really battling right now and just keeping things alive. He's got one double in the two tournaments that we're through and 3 RBIs along with 4 walks.
Fastball, hard chopper to the first baseman, Hale. He makes the play, stomping on first for the force out, but the sacrifice allows Peebles to go to third with 1 out now, and Donovan Nichols up to bat.
Yeah, the slugger Donovan Nichols, who, if you just look at his stature, you definitely think he can hit some homers. He won that home run derby on the rookie field to our right last night with 10 home runs, but in either of those tournaments, did not have a home run.
And we heard that I think it was either 3 or 4 of his home runs went up onto Raleigh Street, the bridge there, as the first pitch he takes upstairs for ball one from Bryant. We look at some fun facts about Nichols. It said his favorite player is Ken Griffey Jr., which makes sense as to why he won that home run derby, as Kid and Griffey Jr., a 3-time home run derby champ in the MLB. Pitch from Bryant, again high, 2-0 count now to Nichols.
He's a big Reds fan, too. And also, outside of baseball, likes to play basketball and fish. Well-rounded kid.
2-0 count to Nichols. The pitch from Bryant, fouled off to the backstop, makes the count 2-1. Runner on third and Peebles for Martinsburg. 1 out, top of the first. It's 0-0 between Martinsburg and Logan County. Nichols steps back into the right-handed box. Bryant sets, checks the runner. Pitch, hit into right field. Backtracking's the right fielder Thompson. It's over at his head. A 2-run shot to right for Nichols. It's now Martinsburg 2, Logan County 0 in the top of the first.
Well, I guess he won that home run derby. Goes to show you why. He's got home run power in the ball game.
I said on the Sports Mix this afternoon it'd be nice to see Nichols and Andy Roberts, the first and second place guys on Martinsburg and Jefferson respectively in the home run derby, to get home runs today, and Nichols didn't take long there, finding it right over that right field wall, an opposite field home run to make it 2-0 Martinsburg.
Yeah, putting his team up early here in the top of the first inning.
Some fire in his bat and some life in the first base dugout now as Garrett up to bat with a 2-0 lead for Martinsburg. First pitch right down the middle from Owen Bryant to Garrett for strike one.
Yeah, he's now has He's got 8 hits in 16 at-bats, hitting .500.
You said that's his first home run of all 3 tournaments, correct? Even though he won the home run derby yesterday. It's the pitch in the dirt. Count now 1-1 to Garrett.
Yeah, they have one home run prior coming in, and that is this man at the plate, Thomas Garrett.
Garrett, again, takes the pitch low. The count now 2-1 from Bryant.
Thomas Garrett has 4 hits and 9 at-bats with that one home run. And I believe he missed a couple of those games at the district tournament.
2-1 pitch. Looks like skimmed the top of the helmet of Garrett as he crouched down underneath it. So that hit by pitch will send him to first and bring up Burrell. So a runner on first, still 1 out. Martinsburg up 2-0 in the top of the first against Logan County. Burrell steps into the right-handed box, batting .273.
Maybe he wants to get in some home run action. His favorite player, Juan Soto, who's going to be in the second straight home run derby on Monday night.
Takes the first pitch right down the middle from Bryant. Fastball makes it an 0-1 count to Burrell. Burrell steps back into the right-handed side. Second pitch of the at-bat from Bryant. High off the glove of Maynard. He immediately removes the mask, the throw. Not in time off the glove of the shortstop Fry into the outfield, but not deep enough to allow Garrett to try to go to third. He stays put at second, standing up safely. So now again a runner in scoring position with 1 out at the top of the first for Martinsburg. 1-1 count against Burrell.
Yeah, Burrell has 1 RBI through 6 games in these tournaments.
Fastball catches the knees of Burrell. The count now 1 ball and 2 strikes to the center fielder for Martinsburg. Martinsburg up 2-0 after a 2-run home run by Nichols to the opposite field, and another hit by pitch. Burrell looks like might have got him in the elbow.
Right
possibly.
above the elbow.
He has to shake his arm off and make sure it doesn't go numb, but that's back-to-back hit by pitches to bring up Elliott.
Yeah, the stinger there.
So runners on first and second in Burrell and Garrett for Martinsburg. Elliott up to bat. A timeout's going to be called by Logan County. Go talk to Owen Bryant, who so far has given up a walk. Cole grounded out the first. He's the only out. Nichols hit that 2-run home run. And now back-to-back hit by pitches for batters in Garrett and Burrell.
Yeah, that one prior was just a skimmer there on the top, but this one square just above the elbow. But Burrell looks no worse for the wear. But you always want to, just make sure he's okay, the pitcher, after doing that, because you can get in your head.
Yep. 25 pitches already here in the top of the first for Owen Bryant.
And again, if you want your team to go far, you're going to need these pitchers, so you wonder what kind of pitch counts they're looking for in this first game, either side.
Everybody back and ready. Elliott squares the bunt. He pops it up over towards the first base side. Maynard unable to get there as it hits the grass foul. The count now 0-1 to Elliott. Elliott just trying to go for a sac bunt, but wasn't able to get the ball down. Instead, it went up in a dangerous spot. First baseman in Hale tried to make the play as well as Dakota Maynard, the catcher. Neither was able to do so. So it's an 0-1 count for Elliott. With runners on first and second. He steps backwards, swings and misses. Count now 0-2. He saw that the ball was inside, so when he took his step, his back foot slid backwards out of the box as well. Tried to shy away from it or get his hands and his legs moved as well, but nonetheless, down in the count, and this one goes over his head to the backstop hard. Maynard will just eat it. Runners advance 1 base each, and now runners on second and third in a 1-2 count. Still 1 out and a 2-0 lead for Martinsburg over Logan County. Bryant still ahead in the count, trying to get the second out for Logan County in the field.
Yeah, Brian, a big Yankees fan and wearing number 99 because he likes Aaron Judge.
Elliott fouls this one off, keeps the count at 1-2. So Elliott rubbing his bat off, trying to get the vibration out of it after that hit the end of the bat. before going to the right side off the backstop fence. Owen Bryant sets the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Elliott for out number 2. The first strikeout for Owen Bryant. Now up to bat for Martinsburg is the left fielder, number 34, in Lackey.
That's going to put some confidence in you as a pitcher there to know that your stuff's got people chasing, got guys chasing early, and maybe put those hit-by pitches and those runs behind you.
Caden Lackey steps into the right-handed batter's box. Chops at the first pitch. It goes down the first base side, foul towards the first base coach for strike 1.
Yeah, solid contact on that one, but that just went down in the foul territory the entire time.
0-1 count to Lackey against Bryant. The pitch hits him in the helmet, and he looks to be okay. He had to squat down for a second, shakes it off, and goes to first. The third hit batter here in the top of the first will load the bases to bring up Steen. This is an interesting start here. We've seen 3 hit batters, a walk, a 2-run home run, a strikeout, and a ground out. The 8th batter in the lineup, and Steen up to bat.
Steen, a big Dodgers fan, is a Cody Bellinger fan, and hobbies outside of school. He likes basketball and cross country.
First lefty in the lineup for Martinsburg. Pitch just missing outside. 1-0 count now to Steen against Bryant. All 3 batters on base in Garrett, Burrell, and Lackey each reached there after being hit by a pitch from Owen Bryant. 2 outs. Martinsburg up 2-0 against Logan County in the top of the first. The 1-0 pitch from Bryant, a fastball, catches the outside part of the plate, evens the count up at 1-1 to Steen. Steen batting .500 for Martinsburg. Those stats coming from the District 6 and the Area 1 tournaments. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Steen. The count now 1-2.
Yes, Bryant ahead here, in this at bat, and he wants to get out of the inning.
Bases juiced as Bryant, as Spencer just said, trying to leave those Martinsburg runners stranded. The 1-2 pitch misses outside. Maynard has to reach for it, and Ice Cream Cone catches it so it doesn't go to the backstop and possibly allow the runner and Garrett to score.
Yeah, Martinsburg already up 2-0 here, 2 outs, top 1.
Owen Bryant sets on the rubber. The 2-2 pitch just misses high and out. The count now full against Steen.
Yeah, that one a little high there. You could hear the umpire yell or say high as the location of the pitch.
Bryant steps off the backside of the mound, takes a deep breath. Bases loaded for Martinsburg. A 3-2 count with 2 outs in the top of the first. As Steen is tying his shoe before stepping back into the left-handed batter's box. 2-0 Martinsburg, trying to add some more runs here. Payoff pitch from Owen Bryant. Catches the outside corner. Down goes Steen, looking to retire the side. But not before 2 runs cross the plate on a 2-run home run by Donovan Nichols. At the end of the top of the first, it's 2-0 Martinsburg over Logan County. We'll head to the bottom of the first after this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
Advanced technology, compassionate care. That's what you get with WVU Medicine General Surgery. Our expert team of board-certified surgeons at WVU Medicine Berkeley Medical Center and Jefferson Medical Center combines state-of-the-art technology with patient-centered medical care. With 3 convenient locations, WVU Medicine General Surgery offers a variety of robotic and laparoscopic surgery options, featuring revolutionary treatments resulting in better surgical outcomes and quicker recoveries. For appointments, call 304-596-2150.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Back now for the bottom of the first inning. Martinsburg up 2-0 over Logan. It's due up for Logan. Bryant, Fry, and Hall, the 1-2-3 batters, as we're here at Oatsdale Park, field number 2. Defensively, Martinsburg looks like this. Pitching number 17, Braylon Cole. Catching number 8, Thomas Garrett. First baseman's number 15, Donovan Nichols. Second base is Donnie Peebles. Shortstop's Noah Wolf. Third base is Clayton Elliott. Left fielder's Caden Lackey. Center fielder's Aubrey Burrell. And the right fielder is Brady Steen.
Yeah, just want to remind everybody this Little League International Tournament game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 of Martinsburg, West Virginia, under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball, and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org.
2-0 lead for Martinsburg after Donovan Nichols started things off there in the top of the first with a 2-run home run to right field. Just went right over that high right field wall. As the dimensions here for field 2, slightly different than field 1. On the right field and left field lines, it's 195 feet. Deep center still the same at 200, but typically for 10 to 12-year-olds, you see 200 all the way around. But also here at field 2, the fence is higher than field 1 for Oatsdale. So even though it's 195 down those lines, still plays differently because of how high the fence is. So now up to bat, starting pitcher for Logan, number 14, Owen Bryant. Will start off the bottom of the first up to bat for Logan. Braylon Cole scrapes some dirt in front of that rubber on the pitcher's mound. The first pitch from him. First pitch swing as the ball goes down the line, and at the last second called foul. So that'll send Bryant back with an 0-1 count. So just went to the left of that third base bag.
Yeah, just to the left down there.
Hard to see from our angle, but saw the home plate umpire just call it foul at the last second. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses inside from Cole. Counts even now at 1-1.
Yeah, just a little low and inside.
Bryant steps back in the right-handed box. Pitch hits the dirt on the left side. Count now 2-1 as it went into the left-handed batter's box. Garrett throws it back here to Braylon Cole, and I think it went by him as he had to step off the mound and go get it, as Bryant will now call a timeout, step out of the box. Stepping back in. A 2-1 count against Owen Bryant here against Braylon Cole in the bottom of the first. The 2-1 pitch. Line drive right back up the middle into center field. It's a lead-off single for Owen Bryant and Logan.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there. Just put it where nobody was, right back up the middle.
That'll bring up number 10, the shortstop, and Fry. Nobody out, runner on first now for Logan as they trail 2-0 against Martinsburg in the bottom of the first. Fry, the right-handed batter, takes the first pitch low and away. Count now 1-0 against him. Fry taps home plate, steps back into the right-handed box. 1-0 pitch from Braylon Cole, stays upstairs. The count now 2-0 to Fry. Cole kicks the dirt in front of the mound, steps on the rubber with his back foot, stretching the delivery right at the letters. Count now 2-1 to Fry. Fry checking with his coaches in the dugout to get the signal. Back into the right-handed batter's box is Fry. 2-1 pitch, high and out. The count now 3-1 from Braylon Cole. Third baseman Clayton Elliott on the edge of the grass. Getting ready in case there's a possible bunt. 3-1 pitch. It's high for ball 4 as Fry was able to keep his bat back.
Yeah, great job keeping that bat back there. Now he got 2 on.
So he'll walk the first on 4 pitches.
2
Bryant
on, no
hits
outs.
the second. And that brings up Hall. Braylon Cole's first pitch to Hall, called strike 1. Runners on first and second for Logan as they trail 2-0 against Martinsburg. Nobody out, bottom of the first in the state tournament day 1 game. Cole's pitch ripped in the left field, and that's a no-doubter if it's fair, and it is. Hall with a swing of the bat takes the lead for Logan on a deep shot to left. It's now 3-2 Logan over Martinsburg in the bottom of the first as he waits for his teammates to come out of the dugout. Rounds third, heads home, and stomps on home with authority. Hall, I think, sent that one over the indoor batting cage.
Yeah, and, Bryant got on base there with that single up the middle and then the walk, and then his offense helped him there, and now Logan in the lead.
Just like that. Only took 2 pitches against Hall, and you knew right as that left his bat that it was a no-doubter.
We've already seen 2 home runs, Colin. We haven't even completed 1 full inning here at the Little League State Tournament.
These are the best teams around the state. That's why they make it to the tournament. Maynard takes the first pitch down the middle for strike 1 against Braylon Cole. Still nobody out. Logan now leads 3-2 against Martinsburg. Catcher Maynard ready for the 0-1 pitch from Cole. Breaking ball again, catches the plate. Count now 0-2.
Yeah, great placement there on that ball to get it in the zone.
Cole pops the bubble with his gum. The 0-2 pitch, sidearms. Maynard gets a piece of it. It hits the fence in the left center field. He rounds first, heads to second, standing as he slides in at the last second. Didn't have to. It's a double nonetheless.
He just want to get those pants dirty, Colin.
It's day 1, though. That's going to be hard to get out.
Yeah, and that most likely would have been a home run had this been a lower fenced field.
Like field 1, which we'll see after this for Jefferson, but it's a runner on second. Still nobody out. Hale up to bat now for Logan. 3-2. Logan in the lead, and we'll have a timeout called as the manager of Martinsburg, in Brad Webb, wants to go talk to his pitcher, Braylon Cole.
The pace of this game so far, Colin, we may not be able to get to field 1 in time for the start of the Jefferson game.
You never know. It's supposed to start at
7:30.
7:30, so I think we'll have time. But
it's been about a half hour. We're not even 1 complete inning in.
I know, and we've already seen 5 runs, all coming off home runs in the third batters of the lineup for each. A 2-run home run by Donovan Nichols to make it 2-0 Martinsburg in the top of the first, but responding with a 3-run home run was the center fielder in Landon Hall. That makes it now 3-2. Carson Hale up to bat, the first baseman. The 5th batter in the lineup for Logan takes the first pitch at the knees from Braylon Cole for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on second. Garrett Maynard, the catcher for Logan. Hale, big swing and a miss, had a ball above his head. The count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Hale readjusts his dark helmet there, black with white number 16 on the back of it as he wears the jersey number 16. 0-2 pitch, high as Cole has to drop, or excuse me, Hale has to drop. Count now 1-2. Hale smart there, dropping the bat as well, so it didn't hit off the end of it and possibly be a foul ball instead.
Yeah.
1-2 count to Hale. As Cole steps on the rubber. Runner advanced to third on that wild pitch as well, so Maynard on third. The pitch outside. 2-2 count now to Hale. 2 balls, 2 strikes against Hale. Runner on third. Braylon Cole sets the pitch. Fastball called strike 3. Down goes Hale for the first out. This bottom of the first.
Yeah, great job by Cole to get back in this here in the bottom of the first inning here after giving up that 3-run shot. So he's trying to mess around with the mound there, get his feet in a better position.
Brings up number 73, Tripp Thompson, the right fielder. 6th spot in the lineup for Logan. Runner on third, 1 out. They lead 3-2 as the train coming by now. First pitch taken by Thompson for strike 1. The marked train there behind the trees in center field as we are here at Oatsdale Park, field number 2 in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Thompson squares the bunt, pulls the bat back at the last second. The ball goes by Thomas Garrett, the catcher, who underhand tosses it back to Braylon Cole. It covers home, but the runner stays put.
Yeah, great choice by the runner there to stay put as that one. Short backstop here, and it bounced right back to him, and that would have been an easy out if the runner decided to go home.
Count 1-1 as we wait for the catcher and Thomas Garrett to get his helmet back off. Or his face mask back off the grass and put it back on his head. Thompson again squares to bunt. He misses it. Count now 1-2 to Trip Thompson.
He's got a red, orange, pink maybe, a salmon color. I don't know.
I'd call that electric pink.
Yeah.
If I had to be really
That's a better
descriptive
choice,
as best
yes.
that I could.
It's bright.
Breaking ball misses outside the count now 2-2.
It's bright like, whose bat was that for the Bulldogs?
I believe that was Isaiah Morris.
Yeah, Isaiah Morris had that bright bat.
Season.
Yeah.
Ground ball to the third baseman. That's going to keep the runner at third put as Elliott fires it across the diamond for the second out.
And then he gave it to somebody else.
Or was Morris given it?
I can't remember.
Somebody?
But at one point in the season, it switched hands.
Well, the 5-3 put out for out number 2 brings up Keyser, I believe it was pronounced. I thought it was pronounced Kaiser, like the city, since it's spelled that way. But from the PA announcer, it said Keyser. So.
Well, I can see it if you're pronouncing it, Colin. Keyser.
He takes the first pitch for a ball. Next pitch fouls up above the fence and at a play over towards the PA announcer tent.
Well, Colin, let's hope that doesn't happen on this side to us.
I know. We had to move the tent back to make sure we were in the shade. So
Martinsburg head coach Aaron Byler says he's got it if it comes this way.
As long as it doesn't hit a light like we had there for the American Legion game. This one popped up to left field. Running forward is Caden Lackey, and it lands in front of him. I think he lost it in the sun. That's going to be a single for Keyser. Coming home to score is Maynard. It's now 4-2 Logan in the bottom of the first over Martinsburg.
I was going to say, there's probably two things here that can't take a ball being hit. Our screen and my iPad. I think the audio board can take a ball hitting it.
Probably. Might mess something up in there. You never know with the wires. But the 8th batter in the lineup, Butcher up to bat. First pitch just misses the knees in the dirt for ball 1 to Butcher from Braylon Cole.
And this Logan team, they have obviously got it up and down the lineup so far, able to make some things work, get on base, get hits, and know how to hit when it comes to knowing when to lay off pitches and knowing when to take some walks.
The 1-0 pitch, a fastball from Cole inside the Butcher. Count now 2-0. Runner on first, 2 outs. 2-0 pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Yeah, that was a perfect pitch down the middle there. That was almost like one of those 3-0 pitches where you want to get one in the zone.
2-1 pitch from Cole. One hops to the shortstop, Noah Wolf. He'll fire to Nichols at first to retire the side. 4 runs, though, cross the plate at the end of 1. It's Logan 4, Martinsburg 2. We'll head to the top of the second after this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
A Honda is more than just a vehicle. It's a gateway to spring adventure. Start your adventures with Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0.9% APR on a 2022 Honda HR-V and a 1.9% APR on a 2022 Civic or Accord. New vehicles are arriving daily at a local Honda dealer.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI 2021 ACSI survey of customers rating the performance of their own automobiles.
To the top of the second we go. The 9-1-2 batters due up for Martinsburg and Wolf, Peebles, and Cole as Logan now leads 4-2 after we saw a whole bunch of firepower from both teams now was a 2-run home run for Nichols for Martinsburg, and getting a 3-run home run was Hall. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman is Dylan Bishop, and back at the studio, it's Avery Newport. Noah Wolf will step in here as we await the final warm-up pitch for Owen Bryant for Logan.
Yeah, the other game currently going on Field 1 is Elk District versus Ona Milton. Ona Milton always has a good little league team from what I remember from being down in the Huntington area a bunch.
2 games before this is what we had so far. It was a 13-1 win for Barbersville over Elkins and a 10-0 win for Bridgeport over Chapmanville. First pitch to Wolf, big swing and a miss for strike 1 on the fastball to start off this top of the second.
Yeah, Barbersville advances tomorrow to play Hurricane at 3:30 on Field 1. While Bridgeport will play Beckley on Field 2 at 4 p.m.
This fastball from Bryant hits off home plate, goes to the backstop. The count now 1-1 to Wolf. Wolf batting .167 for Martinsburg. 1-1 pitch, another swing and a miss from Wolf as he was behind that fastball. The count now 1-2. Bryant looks a lot more confident than he did in the top of the first, standing on that mound, trying to get the first out here. He already has 2 strikeouts, and he has his third as a swing and a miss from Noah Wolf for out number 1.
Yeah, and for him to come back like that after what happened there in the top of the first inning, get the first strikeout of the inning right there is very good.
Donnie Peebles now step back up to the plate. He walked in his last at-bat to start off the first. First pitch from Bryant to Peebles. It squares to bunts, and it stays in the right-handed box, so it'll be foul for strike 1.
Yeah, that was a late time. He pulled that bunt late and didn't get to pull it around all the way, so when he pulled it, it bounced down.
But I like the look for Peebles. A backwards hat underneath the orange helmet.
I didn't notice that.
And he's got the shades on as well.
He's got that interesting stance, too.
A wide stance, crouching low. Takes the pitch 1-1. Next pitch. High, count now 2-1. Yeah, he almost is looking like he's getting ready to do a split there in the box. An open stance more towards the third baseline as he has to duck out of this one. Count now 3-1 as that one almost grazed the visor of his helmet. 3-1 pitch from Owen Bryant to Donnie Peebles. High, ball 4. So again, Peebles walks. That's his second walk of the day. To bring up Braylon Cole.
Yes, 4th walk in 7 games of these now 3 tournaments.
That's what you like from your typically leadoff batter in the lineup, getting on base. But it's still 1 out as Noah Wolf struck out before him. Now it's Cole up to bat. Logan leads 4-2 in the top of the second over Martinsburg. Pitch from Bryant to Cole. Ripped right back up the middle. Hops right above the glove of Carter Fry, the shortstop, into center field. It's a single for Cole. Puts him on first. Peebles goes to second to bring up the dangerous Donovan Nichols.
Yeah, and with 1 swing of the bat here, Martinsburg could retake the lead.
We saw him hit a 2-run home run.
Well, and you wonder here, do they maybe
to opposite field
try to throw around him?
We'll see.
Pitch around him, I should say.
The outfield steps back. It looks like Trimp Thompson, the right fielder, might already be on the warning track.
Very close to it.
Nichols steps into the box here against Bryant. First pitch, hard chopper to the second baseman, and he loses it. He has to throw to first. Not in time. The throw home also not in time as Peebles slides in safely. It's now 4-3 in the second after a wild turn of events there, as it looked like Chase Butcher was trying to underhand toss it, double clutched it, so instead he went to first, and that throw wasn't in time. Then the throw from Hale to Maynard was not in time.
Yeah, and great job by Nichols there to completely there, run it out, and kind of add that extra at the end. He kind of tripped going over the base because he was trying to propel himself to get past the base because it was going to be close if the play was made.
And a great heads-up base running there by Donnie Peebles.
And that as well.
To go from second to third, realize the throw is a swing and a miss from Garrett.
Garrett was trying to put his second home run of these 3 tournaments out.
But he realized that the throw was late there at first, so he was able to go home.
Yeah, and now just a 1-run ball game.
Runners on first and second and 1 out. Pitch fouled off over to the rookie field. Makes the count now no balls and 2 strikes to Garrett.
I wish I could have seen these home runs last night that went onto Raleigh Street. That would have been a sight to see.
No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second. 1 out. Runners on first and second. The pitch from Garrett, he fouls to the backstop, keeps the count at 0-2. Garrett was the first batter to be hit by a pitch in the top of the first for Martinsburg. The other 2 were Burrell and Lackey. Here from the pitcher and Owen Bryant. Bryant sets on the rubber, the stretch and the pitch. Just high to Garrett. Count now 1-2. Garrett steps out of the box slightly, takes a couple practice chops before stepping back in and getting into his batting stance. 1-2 pitch from Bryant. High off the glove of Maynard. He's going to decide not to throw, so that'll allow the runners to advance 1 base each. It's 2 runners in scoring position now. It's Cole standing on third and Nichols on second. 2-2 count to Garrett with 1 out. Owen Bryant sets. Kick in the delivery. Swing and a miss from Garrett. Strike 3 for out number 2. That's the 4th strikeout today for Owen Bryant. 3 of them swinging, 1 of them looking. It's now 2 outs, and up to bat is Aubrey Burrell. Burrell, as I said, was hit by pitch and is at bat right in the elbow, but he's okay. As he steps back into the right-handed box against Bryant. First pitch upstairs as Maynard has to jump up and reach above his head to make the catch. So 1-0 count now to Burrell. 4-3, Logan leads Martinsburg. Top of the second, pitch, swing and a miss. Count now 1-1. Burrell swung at a ball around his eyes. Nichols standing on second. Cole on third for Martinsburg. Pitch from Bryant. Low for a ball, makes the count now 2-1 to Burrell. Here at Oatesdale Park in Martinsburg, field number 2. This Little League 10 to 12-year-old All-Star State Tournament. Pitch high off the glove of Maynard. He has to go around the umpire. Kind of ran into him, and that's going to allow Cole to score, and we're tied at 4 apiece in the second.
Yeah, and scoring barrage continues here at Oatesdale Park for the Little League State Tournament. Tie ball game 4-4.
Coda Maynard looked like had a little bit of trouble trying to get around the home plate umpire, and that gave plenty of time to Braylon Cole to come home and score. Donovan Nichols advanced to third. It's now a 3-1 count to Aubrey Burrell with 2 outs. Burrell steps back in the box. Owen Bryant's 3-1 pitch. We'll have to wait as the home plate umpire calls a timeout. Burrell's ready to go. Home plate umpire's ready to go. Bryant's ready to go. This time the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. That'll send Burrell to first. Runners on the corners now with 2 outs, and Burrell going to try to see if the pitcher's not paying attention. He's going to go to second. Sliding home safe is Nichols. Martinsburg takes the lead.
Great heads-up play by Nichols there, and to get the foot down below the tag, and we've seen that a lot so far, even in the game prior to this one, where you get that foot down below the tag, and that's something we can clearly see now at this level, right where our broadcast location is.
Yeah, you don't usually see the runner after a walk trying to take second with 2 outs.
That's a Little League thing.
But Aubrey Burrell did so with 2. Aggressive base running pays off. Martinsburg now leads 5-4 in the second.
That's a big Little League thing, though.
It is.
And, there's that viral video. Have you seen that viral video going around?
Of just somebody coming home or what? You
No.
gotta be more specific.
The little kid walking and then running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elliott up to bat. Fastball outside from Bryant for ball 1. Burrell standing on second now. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Elliott takes the pitch high. The count now 2-0. As Bryant has struck out 2, but also given up a hit, 2 walks, and 3 runs here this inning alone. 5 in total. Fastball low to Elliott. Count 3-0. Bryant's now at 63 pitches. This will be the 64th pitch. We're only in the second. High, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk will send Elliott to first and bring up Caden Lackey. Back-to-back walks. 2-out rally going here for Martinsburg. A timeout will be called. Owen Bryant looks like will be possibly finished. He was ready to give the ball away, but still has it in his hand right now, so he might stay put out there. We'll have to wait and see, as it's a 5-4 ball game. Martinsburg leads Logan in the top of the second. We wait for Caden Lackey to be up. He was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat there in the top of the first. It's a runner on second when we come back, and a runner on first for Martinsburg with 2 out. Full infield meeting here for Logan.
Looks like the
umpire's going to go break it up. But we saw this last inning. Bryant had to just get calmed down. I mentioned at the start of this inning that he looked confident, but right now he does not. He's still saying some words back to his coach after the meeting concluded. The confidence that he had in the start of this inning looks to be drained right now, as he's kind of standing hunched over on the mound. We'll see what he can do here against Caden Lackey. The first pitch, a fastball fouled off.
And
he first base side for strike 1.
He had hit Caden Lackey in the first inning.
Yep. That was the 3rd hit batter. We've only seen 3, all coming there in that top of the first. Lackey steps back into the box here against Owen Bryant. Bryant steps off the back of the pitcher's mound at the runner behind him in Burrell on second. It's Elliott on first as well for Martinsburg. Both runners reaching on walks and back-to-back bats. And again, hit by a pitch is Lackey, and that one went off his helmet and over the backstop fence. I've never seen a hit by pitch ricochet like that before, going over the fence and out like it was a foul ball. So that'll load the bases. Dakota Maynard, the catcher, couldn't believe it himself either. He was looking at me, commenting on it, and he's like, I don't know what happened there either. I think he was looking for the ball for a second. So the first pitch, swing and a miss from Steen for strike 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Martinsburg in the lead of Logan.
Yeah, Steen struck out to end that top of the first inning.
Trying not to make it a repeat offense, as this pitch goes off the glove of Maynard to the backstop. Coming home, sliding safe is Burrell. It's now 6-4 as the throw went past the glove of Owen Bryant.
Yeah, great job by these kids to be able to get that slide down, get that foot down and on the bag before the tag.
Elliott's now on third. Lackey's on second. A 6-4 lead for Martinsburg after they respond with 4 runs here in the second. Steen, a 1-1 count to the left-handed batter against Owen Bryant, who looks like wants to talk with his catcher, and Dakota Maynard. And he's going to hand the ball off to his coach. Gets a hug from him as well, and it looks like his evening's going to be done on the pitcher's mound. So we'll take a 1-minute break to get the changes. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back here to Oatsdale Park, field number 2, as we have a new pitcher for Logan on the mound, and it's number 27, Chase Butcher. We'll move from second base to the pitcher's mound, and we wait to see what the other swaps will be. It looks like from the pitcher's mound to short now is number 14, Owen Bryant, so we'll have to wait to see where Carter Fry goes. Because we still have to wait to see who's at second, and I think it might be Carter Fry, and it is. So that's all your defensive changes.
Well, and Colin, it's just the top of the second here in this ball game. That's getting close to an hour in.
Chase Butcher concludes his pitches, warm-up wise. 1-1 pitch to Steen. Breaking ball high for ball 2. So 2-1 count against Steen. It's a 6-4 ball game. Martinsburg leads Logan. Runners on second and third in the top of the second with 2 outs. Pitch, swing and a miss from Steen. The count now 2-2. This Butcher trying to come in and make sure no more runs cross the plate for Martinsburg so that Logan can get back up to bat and possibly add some more of their own. Pitch high. Count now full at 3-2. And the runner coming home to throw. Tag in time, and he's out.
He blocked him.
Elliott was trying to come home, and he
hurt.
might be hurt as
Plate was
he
blocked
went in to
there.
slide, and I think his leg that he extends out might have hit into the catcher, Dakota Maynard, and he's grabbing his shin. But the side's retired. We'll take a 1-minute break here as we switch. Score 6-4. Head to the bottom of the second. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
An important community announcement concerning COVID-19 testing. Beginning June 18th, the drive-through COVID-19 testing site on the WVU Medicine Berkeley Medical Center campus will be closed. New walk-in COVID-19 community testing sites will be available instead at all 3 WVU Medicine urgent care locations in Charlestown, Inwood, and Spring Mills, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tests require a physician's order for symptomatic patients. Results available in 24 hours on WVU MyChart accounts. No appointment necessary.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom of the second. Martinsburg now leads Logan 6-4 after they crossed 4 runs across home, and we got a defensive change now. Spencer?
Yeah, so Clayton Elliott there, as you saw on that collision there at the plate, hurt his, looked like ankle area. He has now come out of the game, and number 9, Aiden Line, will replace him.
And that's the only defensive change, I believe, there. Nobody had to move positions when Line comes in. So Aiden Line is now your third baseman. And Robinette is due up for Logan in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Braylon Cole. Just high for ball one to start off this bottom of the second against Robinette. The 9-1 batters due up in the bottom of the second for Logan. Pitch at the knees. Count now 1-1. Nobody on as Robinette, the first batter here for Logan, takes the pitch inside. The count now 2-1 against Braylon Cole. Robinette steps out of the box, takes a practice swing, steps back in. Cole sets on the rubber, kick in the delivery. Change up. Makes the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Robinette. Robinette ready to go in the right-handed box. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Doesn't break enough as it stays high. The count now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Robinette. 9th batter in the lineup for Logan, and the payoff pitch, a fastball, called strike 3. Down goes Robinette for out number 1 as he gets caught looking. And a fastball that just catches the outside part of the plate, and a timeout will be called with 1 out. Owen Bryant due up.
Yeah,
it looks like we might have a pitching change here for Martinsburg.
And this is probably purely on wanting to keep Braylon Cole's arm available. Because he's only 37 pitches in, so I think that's 2 days rest in Little League. 33, 34. I think it's two days rest, so he could possibly come back if they
We'll
make
take
it to
a
Sunday.
1-minute break as we get a new pitcher. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
A Honda is more than just a vehicle. It's a gateway to spring adventure. Start your adventures with Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0.9% APR on a 2022 Honda Pilot and a 1.9% APR on a 2022 Ridgeline, CRV, or Passport. New vehicles are arriving daily at a local Honda dealer.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
See dealer for financing details. 2021 ACSI survey of customers rating the performance of their own automobiles.
Welcome back. Here is a new pitcher coming in for Martinsburg, and it's the shortstop originally in number 5, Noah Wolf, will now be the pitcher, and going from the pitcher's mound over to short is number 17, Braylon Cole. Final numbers, here for Owen Bryant, the Logan pitcher. He went 1 2/3 innings. 3 hits were given up, 6 runs, 5 of them being earned. He struck out 4 and walked 4. So those are his final numbers. After this, I'll get the final numbers for Braylon Cole, who went 1 1/3, and Noah Wolf is the pitcher now for Martinsburg as they lead 6-4 in the bottom of the second. First pitch swinging is Bryant. He pops it up over to the third base side. The shortstop trying to make the plays. Cole over near third base. It goes off his glove, so he's unable to make the catch, and that'll be an error by the shortstop to put Bryant on first.
Yeah, it appeared he kind of just stuck his glove up there, and it just didn't stick in and wasn't fully
almost
in the
to me
webbing.
It looked like he closed it too soon.
Yeah, it just wasn't fully in the webbing before he tried to close it. It appears on camera.
1 out, runner on first, and up to bat now is Fry. First pitch, right back up towards the pitcher, off the glove of Wolf into the glove of the second baseman, Peebles, and he'll stomp on second base himself for out number 2.
Yeah, and just took him a little bit of time to transfer it over to second, or you could have tried for that double play, but they wisely didn't. You never want that to go down the baseline or down into the right field line.
So he gets the force out. Fry's on first. Hall's up to bat now, and he had that 3-run home run in his at-bat in the first. First pitch, a hard ground ball to the third baseman line. Off his chest, he scoops it up. The throw past the glove of Nichols over towards the fence. Rounding second, heading to third is Fry. Staying pert at first is Hall.
Yeah, and, you get a good view if you're watching on TV 10 locally here in Berkeley and Jefferson counties, or live on WRNR TV on YouTube from that perch up there where the flagpoles are. And you could see that throw. It looked offline when it was coming out of the hands.
So even though that went directly towards the line, I'm going to rule it as a single as it was a hard hit ball. And it looks like we're going to check and see if line's okay. That would not be good for Martinsburg, as line just came in this inning for the already injured Clayton Elliott, who got injured when he slid home in the last inning and was tagged out by the guy that's up to bat now, Garrett Maynard. Pitch. Right down the middle for a strike.
And the sneaky steal there, or the catcher's indifference, I guess you'd say, as he threw it back to the pitcher who wasn't trying to pay attention to see where the base runner was. Now we've got a runner on second. We got runners in scoring position, second and third.
Yep, tying run on second as Maynard fouls this one off. The count now 0-2. 2 outs, bottom of the second. It's Martinsburg 6, Logan 4.
But I have to say, though, being able to watch part of this game here from our TV production side with that camera view, this is one of the best camera views I think we've had at a baseball game all year.
The 0-2 pitch, called strike 3. Down goes Maynard as Wolf retires the side. No runs cross the plate at the end of 2. It's Martinsburg 6, Logan 4. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs? Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596.
Welcome back here as we head to the top of the third between Logan and Martinsburg. Martinsburg up to bat now as they lead 6-4 in day one of this Little League All-Star 10 to 12-year-old baseball state tournament. Looks like we might have a pinch hitter to start here as Chase Butcher on the mound, and stepping up to bat is number 27, Mason Line. I believe he will come into the lineup. The first pitch to him for a ball. Just double-checking game changer. I believe he checks in for Steen, since Steen's at-bat did not end last inning due to Clayton Elliott being tagged out.
That's where it is on here.
So 1-0 count. Ball in the dirt from Butcher. Count now 2-0 to Mason Line. Pitch from Butcher. Fly ball into center field. Coming in on it and making the catch is Landon Hall for out number 1. Great play by Hall to just keep the glove in front of him, snag it while still running forward without having to stumble. That retires Mason Line, and up to bat now is number 42 and Liam Whitmer. We were told the reason why he wears number 42 because of Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, paying respect there to the legend Jackie Robinson.
1 out, nobody on. Top of the third at 6-4, Martinsburg over Logan. The first pitch from Butcher to Whitmer. Above the shoulders for ball 1. Whitmer takes a step out of the box, looks over to his third base coach to get the sign. Steps back in. The next pitch again high from Butcher. The count now 2-0. 2-0 count against Whitmer as the infield corners in. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Count now 2-1 to Whitmer. Now here with the 2-1 count. The entire Logan infield, it looks like, is going to be in on the grass. Pitch from Butcher, high and outside. The count now 3-1. Whitmer coming in to pinch hit for Noah Wolf. The 9th spot of this lineup for Martinsburg. The 3-1 pitch fouled off to the first base side in the stands.
Great catch by a fan up there in the stands, falling over. That's a heck of a catch. That's an SC Top 10 catch.
Count now full at 3-2 as gentleman in the top row there.
Oh, he's not even in the top row. He jumped up to the top row. He's in the second or third down.
Payoff pitch. Grounder right back to the pitcher, Butcher. Throws over to Hale at first for out number 2 to retire Whitmer.
He's still talking about it over there.
We'll have to go back and see if he got a nice view of it on the camera or not. But up to bat now, pinch hitting for Donnie Peebles is number 30, Will Strovel. 2 outs, nobody on for Martinsburg in this third inning as they try to avoid going 3 up, 3 down. First pitch from Butcher is upstairs for ball 1 to Strovel. Strovel kicks some dirt around in that right-handed box before stepping back in. Pitch, again high, this time inside as well. The count now 2-0 to Will Strovel. Chase Butcher sets on the rubber. 2-0 pitch, right down the middle. The count now 2-1 from Butcher.
Colin, fixing the camera there, did you give Willie Strobel's numbers?
I did not yet.
He's hitting .333, 6 games played, 2 hits and 6 at-bats with 2 runs.
Keeps the bat back there as he wanted to swing at it, but it decided not to. The pitch high, the count 3-1.
To go along with 2 RBIs, .333 average.
3-1 pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate. The count now full at 3-2. Three-two count. 2 outs, nobody on. The payoff pitch from Butcher. Swing and a miss. Down goes Strovel. Martinsburg goes 3 up, 3 down in the third. To the bottom of the third after this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
If you love some delicious smoked barbecue but don't know where to go, then you're in luck. Smokin' Southern Barbecue has smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, and brisket, all topped with some homemade barbecue sauce. Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue is located at 2142 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 304-620-7651. So stop on into Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue in Martinsburg.
Welcome back here as we head to the bottom of the third, this Little League All-Star State Tournament between Martinsburg and Logan as Martinsburg leads 6-4. After this one, we'll have coverage of Jefferson against Summersville on Field 1. We'll do our best to hopefully make it up to that game before first pitch. If not, we'll just join it in progress after this one. Due up for Logan, the 5, 6, 7 batters here in the bottom of the third. Hale, Thompson, and Keyser up to bat. Is up to bat first. I mentioned Hale. He struck out looking in his first at bat, so he's 0 for 1 today as he will swing the bat around and step into the box to start off this bottom of the third against Noah Wolf, the relief pitcher coming in last inning for Braylon Cole. First pitch. Fastball, high for ball 1 to start off this bottom of the third against Hale. Hale, the 1-0 pitch, fouled off to the backstop. The count even now at 1-1. Final numbers for Braylon Cole. He went 1 1/3, giving up 4 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned. Got 2 strikeouts and 1 walk for the Martinsburg starter. 1-1 pitch to Hale right down the middle from Wolf. The count now 1-2.
Yeah,
fastball looked good out of the hand.
It did look good, and back to what you were talking about the game 2 with Jefferson that's set for 7:30. We've got access to their game changer.
Called strike 3 on the 1-2 pitch. Down goes Hale again, looking for out number 1 here in this bottom of the 3rd.
We've got access to their game changer, so we'll keep you updated at the beginning of this ball game and try to get over there as fast as possible.
Trip Thompson due up to bat, but it looks like we'll have a timeout called, so we might see a pinch hitter here, as they do have 2 subs that need to come in Keaton Brown and Mason Krause.
Now batting number 20.
And it looks like it will be Keaton Brown to come in for number 73, Trip Thompson.
I don't know. I hear Trip Thompson. It makes me think of Trip Tobin.
Brown steps in, takes the first pitch for ball 1.
With that being said, shout out to the American Legion Post 14 team up in Morgantown tonight, heading up to Wheeling, then back to Morgantown tomorrow night, and then at Cumberland on their way home on Sunday.
Swing and a miss. The count now even at 1-1 for Brown. He was behind that fastball. Brown steps back into the right-handed box. Straight up stance, and he swings and misses at this one off balance. The count now 1-2 to Keaton Brown. Noah Wolf trying to make it back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the 3rd. He sets. Kick in the delivery. Just inside. Almost hit Brown as he had to hop out of the box. Count now 2-2. Brown, the gold helmet as well. Pitch way outside as it misses the glove of Garrett and goes straight to the backstop. Count now full at 3-2 to Brown. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 3rd at 6-4 Martinsburg over Logan. Logan up to bat. Keaton Brown takes the full count, fouls it off over our heads and out of play. Count remains full. Brown steps out of the box, takes a deep breath before stepping back in here against Noah Wolf. Wolf sets, nods his head. The payoff pitch to Brown. Misses inside, ball 4, and Brown will get a pinch hit walk to bring up Keyser. Nope, it looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter possibly. Never mind, the coach just came out to pick up the bat. My apologies, so Keyser will stay up to bat with a runner on first. Keyser steps into the right-handed box. Takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1 against Noah Wolf. Keyser staring at the first base side, trying to get his signs from his coach. Wolf sets on the rubber. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball right down the middle, evens the count up at 1 strike. Looks like Martinsburg infield shifting over a little bit as Cole, the shortstop, being told to move over to his left towards third base. 1-1 pitch, fouled off the foot of Keyser in foul territory now down the first base side. The count 1-2 as check and see if Keyser's okay as he fouled that one. It looked like off his ankle. Nods his head that he's okay, so he'll stay in this at bat. It's a runner on first. 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd and a 1-2 count to Keyser. Pitch from Wolf. Fastball called strike 3. The second strikeout here this inning for Noah Wolf. 2 outs now to bring up Butcher. Butcher will step up to the plate now with 2 outs and a runner on first. Against Noah Wolf, who has struck out 2 batters here this inning. First pitch up and in to Butcher for ball 1. Take a quick look here at how many he has in total. 3 in total for Wolf. Pitch high. Count now 2-0 to Butcher. Butcher steps back into the right-handed side. 2-0 pitch at the knees of Butcher. The count now 2-1. 2 outs, runner on first, which is Keaton Brown for Logan after he walked 2 at-bats ago. Pitch outside as Garrett had to step up and catch that one. The count now 3-1. Butcher steps back in against Wolf. The 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball inside, ball 4. So 2 strikeouts and 2 walks now this inning. Butcher stands on first. Over to second now is Brown. We'll have a timeout called. And we'll have another change here. Well, looks like somebody will pinch hit for Robinette, and I believe it will be Mason Krause, number 30, as he's the only sub left that needs to enter into the game. It's runners on first and second for Logan as Martinsburg uses this timeout as well to the coach go talk with Noah Wolf on the mound. Robinette will be pinched hit now for number 30, Mason Krause will come in. Krause will step up. In the 9th spot of the lineup, so due up will be Bryant. It's 2 outs, runners on first and second for Logan. Krause has to get his helmet and bat ready. Krause looks like will be a right-handed batter stepping in. Here against Noah Wolf, we're ready to go with the first pitch. He swings and hits a line drive into left center field at 1, hops into the glove of Burrell, rounding second, coming home, trying to score is Brown. The throw in time. Tagging him out is Thomas
He would have been out anyway,
Garrett.
out of the baseline.
So that'll retire the side. No runs cross the plate on a great relay. End of 3. It's Martinsburg 6, Logan 4. We'll head to 4 after this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Most insurance companies see you as a claim number. Most law firms see you as a case file. When their top priority is their bottom line, you only get a fraction of the attention that you deserve. At the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, it's personal. We listen to our clients to see the whole picture, because every part of you is important. For a team built on relationships and results, call Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson at 304 Lawyers, or visit us at burkeandschultz.com.
The South Morgan Volunteer Fire Department Carnival is August the 30th through September the 3rd this year with free admission. Enjoy the fun of this year's carnival with an amazing selection of rides, live music from great local artists, live auctions, contests, and the usual assortment of mouth-watering, delicious food. Discounted ride wristbands and ride and food voucher combos are available in advance. The carnival is located at 10166 Winchester Grade Road in beautiful Berkeley Springs. Find out more about this fun event at firemanscarnival.com. That's firemanscarnival.com.
Welcome back as we head to the top of the 4th inning now. Martinsburg still on top of Logan by a score of 6-4. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me, Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman's Dylan Bishop. And back at the studio, it's Avery Newport. Thank you for tuning in. However, you are either on Talk Radio WRNR, TV 10, or WRNR TV on YouTube, enjoying this one between Martinsburg and Logan. As following this, we'll have Jefferson against Summersville for the Little League Baseball 10 to 12-year-old state tournament here in West Virginia. Day number 1 between all of these teams. 2 different brackets. This one here in the Mountaineer bracket. Jefferson is in the Herd side of the bracket for the state tournament. Still on the mound is Chase Butcher for Logan. As due up for Martinsburg, the 2, 3, 4 batters in Cole, Nichols, and Garrett. We wait here for Chase Butcher to conclude his warm-ups. His last inning, he did pretty good there on the mound, making Martinsburg go 3 up, 3 down against Line, Whitmer, and Strovel, who flew out the center in line. Whitmer grounded back to the pitcher, and Strovel struck out. So Cole, Nichols, and Garrett trying to add some insurance runs to the 6-4 lead for Martinsburg against Logan. So it looks like the warm-ups are just about to conclude. And do you quickly have our disclaimer that you could read off here for me? There you go.
This is a Little League International Tournament game presented by Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 of Martinsburg, West Virginia, under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball. It may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. You can visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org.
Big thank you here to the volunteers giving us a state tournament program as well, getting one each year.
Yeah, there we go.
Spencer and myself.
Thanks
as we get
to
ready
all
here.
the volunteers here today and all for the next 5 days.
At the top of the fourth. First pitch to Cole from Butcher. High for ball one to start off this top of the fourth inning. Cole 1 for 2 today, grounded out to first in his first at-bat, singled into center in his last at-bat, and later came around to score. Next pitch upstairs from Butcher, the count now 2-0. 6-4 Martinsburg leads. Trying to get a win here on day one to stay put in the winner's bracket. The pitch from Butcher, it's popped and slicing foul down the third baseline, makes the count 2-1. A lot of power there in the bat of Cole on that one, though.
Yeah, he's showing some power there, and maybe he gets a little bit different approach on that one. He could put that one onto the fence or out of the fence, or over the fence or off the fence, excuse me.
2 balls, 1 strike to Braylon Cole. Chase Butcher sets. Pitcher from Logan, a fastball, hard chopper. Off the bat of
a tough one.
Cole, the throw
Great
just in time
throw
from the shortstop, Owen Bryant, the hail for out number 1.
Great throw right there.
So the 6-3 put out for out number 1 will bring up Donovan Nichols. Nichols there in the first hit a 2-run home run to right in his at-bat. Last at-bat reached base on a crazy 4-3-2 fielder's choice, then later came around to score. He was the go-ahead run to make it 5-4. It's now 6-4. He takes the first pitch from Butcher low and away for ball 1. Nichols just steps out of the box, stares at the pitcher and Butcher before stepping back in, as we have to wait here for Dakota Maynard to readjust his equipment. And there's a strap on his shin guards there kind of broke loose.
And Colin, if people are just tuning in, Donovan Nichols, who won the home run derby yesterday, put a charge into one to right field in the first inning to make it 2-0.
And he lines this one on a ground ball right back up the middle. And it's a single for Nichols to bring up Garrett.
Garrett also has home run power. He had a home run in one of the first 2 tournaments of the summer. But
looks like we're going to have a special pinch runner for Nichols, and it's Clayton Elliott.
That is great to see. That is really great to see. Elliott sliding home and got caught there as the catcher's feet were there. It kind of looked like maybe could have potentially been something along the ankle, but it's good to see him with that potential of been a lower leg injury to be running.
First pitch in the dirt for a ball. As my apologies, I was saying that Maynard was still the catcher. It's actually number 30 in Kraus now for Logan. Garrett, ground ball to the shortstop. Bryant picks it up himself, tags second, throws to first in time.
Play.
A 6-3 double play retires the side as again Martinsburg goes 3 up, 3 down. Wed to the bottom of the fourth after this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Advanced technology, compassionate care. That's what you get with WVU Medicine General Surgery. Our expert team of board-certified surgeons at WVU Medicine Berkeley Medical Center and Jefferson Medical Center combines state-of-the-art technology with patient-centered medical care. With 3 convenient locations, WVU Medicine General Surgery offers a variety of robotic and laparoscopic surgery options featuring revolutionary treatments resulting in better surgical outcomes and quicker recoveries. For appointments, call 304-596-2150.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Still Martinsburg 6, Logan 4. Day 1 of this state tournament for the 10 to 12-year-old All-Stars. As we head to the top of the order now to start this bottom of the 4th. Bryant, Fry, and Hall due up for Logan. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Alongside me, Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman, Dylan Bishop. Back at the studio is Avery Newport.
Yeah, I just want to make a programming announcement right now as it's 6:55, and unless something happens here in the next inning or so, we will not get that Jefferson-Summersville game on at the start of the ball game. It's this one here, headed to the bottom of the 4th inning right now.
Bryant singled in his first at-bat, reached first on an error, and then was tagged out in between first and second. He takes the first pitch from Noah Wolf in the dirt for a ball to start off the bottom of the 4th. A 1-0 pitch, a fastball, outside, the count now 2-0 to Bryant.
Also, a little announcement here due to staffing tomorrow. We'll have Martinsburg Bulldog head coach Aaron Byler on color tomorrow.
Pitch high, 3-0, as Aaron Byler, usually our color guy here for the American Legion games so far this season.
Now a little short-handed tomorrow, unexpectedly. And he's probably going to be here anyway.
3-0 pitch.
He shakes his head yes.
Right down the middle for strike 1 against Owen Bryant. Count now 3 balls and 1 strikes to the starting pitcher. And Owen Bryant, who is now the shortstop, had that great double play to end the top of the 4th as he fouls this one to the first base side. The count now 3-2. Well, in the first 2 innings, we saw some runs, especially in the first there. It was 2 runs for Martinsburg, 4 for Logan, and then Martinsburg added 4 more in the top of the second. But since then, it's been scoreless as Bryant swings and misses on the payoff pitch for out number 1. It's Wolf's now 4th strikeout of the day. That brings up Fry. Fry is walked and also grounded the second baseman in a fielder's choice. Takes the first pitch for a ball. So the 1-0 count now against Fry. Kicking the delivery from Wolf. A ground ball to the shortstop, Cole. Throw, splitting, is Donovan Nichols. He makes the catch for out number 2. What a stretch there by Nichols to go all the way down and make that play.
Yeah, great job by Nichols.
Now up to bat is number 13, Landon Hall. He hit the 3-run home run. He singled in his last at-bat. Before he came up to this at-bat, it looks like he wants to switch bats.
He's got more than one.
So he wants to use a different bat. We'll see what happens as he's already 2 for 2 today. Maybe this is the one that he's been using. I haven't paid much attention to which ones he's had, but this pitch was above his head for ball 1. Hall steps back into the right-handed box. 1-0 pitch from Noah Wolf is a fastball outside. The count 2-0 against Hall. Hall trying to get some more runs for Logan as they trail 6-4. This pitch misses in the dirt. The count 3-0. Almost looks like Martinsburg might be intentionally walking Hall since there's already 2 outs and we've seen him hit a 3-run homer. 3-0 pitch, he swings, hits it right underneath the diving third baseman, Aiden Line into left. It'll be a 2-out single for Hall.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there. Just past the outstretched hands of the third baseman, the outstretched glove, and in for a single there into left field.
Dakota Maynard now up to bat. A little bit surprising there that Hall swung at a 3-0 pitch, but it worked. Maynard swings at the first pitch here, fouls it off on the first base side for strike one. We get the ball back into play to Noah Wolf. He'll throw it to the home plate umpire and get a brand new one. Runner on first, 2 out, bottom of the fourth for Logan. The 0-1 pitch to Menard. Grounder right past the first and second baseman, almost hitting Hall. He's going to go from second to third. The throw over the glove of Aiden Line, so that's going to allow Hall to go all the way home on the throwing error. It is now 6-5 as Logan only trails by 1, and Menard goes to second on the throwing error as well. 2-out rally, back-to-back singles, and Hale up to bat. First pitch from Wolf, fouled off by Hale over the fence on the first base side for strike one. Hale 0 for 2 today. He's struck out looking both times up to bat. It's a runner on second, the pitch. Grounder to the shortstop. Cole, his throw in time, and they're trying to say Nichols went off the first base bag. The umpire disagrees, so that'll retire the side. A great play by Cole, and it remains 6-5. We'll head to the fifth after this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Welcome back as we head to the top of the fifth. It's Martinsburg 6, Logan 5. Due up for Martinsburg is the 5, 6, 7 batters in Burrell, Elliott, and Lackey as the bats of Martinsburg have cooled off back-to-back innings, going 3 up, 3 down. It's Burrell, Elliott, and Lackey due up. And Colin McLaughlin here alongside me, Spencer Dupuis on the call. Burrell hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, walked in his last at-bat and came home to score. He's that 6th run. That is what Martinsburg's clinging on to for this lead. He takes the first pitch from Chase Butcher in the dirt for ball 1 to start off this top of the fifth. Butcher sets on the mound. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and it's ripped into left field. Backtracking's the left fielder, Keyser. It goes off the fence in left center. Burrell going to second standing. It's a leadoff double for Martinsburg.
Yeah, great hit by Burrell, and you mentioned they're clinging to that 1-run lead. Now they've got 1 runner in scoring position to add an insurance run.
Up to bat now, number 9, Aiden Line, who checked in for Clayton Elliott after he got injured, but did come back in as a special pinch runner, so he's not too hurt.
Were you going to say Spencer there?
I kind of did combine and almost said Spencer, it did sound like, but the first pitch for ball 1 in the dirt to Line from Butcher. Butcher, 1-0 pitch, right down the middle, the count even at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on second for Martinsburg after the leadoff stand-up double by Aubrey Burrell. The 1-1 pitch from Chase Butcher. Foul ball to the right side. Out of play. The count now 1-2. Line, the final pinch hitter here for Martinsburg. So all 4 subs have now gotten to bat. So we're in the 5th of 6 innings between these two. Pitch high. Off the glove of the catcher. The throw to third. Well, a run down and sliding in after the throw from third from Robinette goes to second. Back to third, and he's safe. So Burrell gets the steal. Count now 2-2 to Line. A runner on third with nobody out.
Yeah, and, you know, he got into a run down there and did the smart thing and was able to be safe there at third.
Pitch. Pop up into center field. Hall makes the catch. The throw home. A beautiful one will make sure that the runner in third stays put. What a throw.
That was a great throw there.
By Landon Hall. The accuracy was spot on to Mason Krause. And it's 1 out now, and up to bat is number 34, Lackey. Butcher shakes off the first call from Krause. Nods at this next one. The first pitch upstairs, missing for ball 1 to Lackey. It's Burrell on third, 1 out. Martinsburg up to bat in the top of the 5th. They lead 6-5. Pitch from Butcher. Lackey, a grounder to the shortstop. That's going to allow 1 to score. A throw from the shortstop Bryant to first in time for out number 2. But Lackey gets the job done. It's now 7-5 Martinsburg over Logan. Up to bat now. I believe should be number 27, Mason Line. Unless Steen's checking back in. That looks like we have some confusion in the Martinsburg dugout, so a timeout's going to be called. It looks like
37 will re-enter for
27.
27.
Yep, it still should be Mason Line up to bat.
Number 27, Mason Line.
So Line grabs the helmet and steps up to bat. Timeout still called. They had to close the gate of that first base dugout. Now Line swinging and fouling off just barely the first pitch for strike 1 as it goes into the glove of Krause. Chase Butcher sets on the rubber, the kick and the delivery. Big swing and a miss from Line for strike 2. Line steps back into the right-handed box. Butcher sets the delivery. A grounder down the third baseline, scooping it up to Robinette. The throw will not be in time. It goes off the glove of the first baseman, Hale. That's going to be a 2-out single for Mason Line. Great piece of hitting there. He was down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there, and now he's on first with a single.
Up to bat now, checking back in. It's number 5, Noah Wolf. Timeout called, and it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner.
They're just re-entering the Steen.
Steen's going to come back in so he can play defensively. So Steen will now be the runner on first for Line. 2 outs, and Noah Wolf up to bat. Wolf 0 for 1 today. He struck out. And is at bat. The first pitch from Butcher upstairs for ball 1. Krause had to jump up for that one. He's the second catcher we've seen for Logan, as the starting catcher was Dakota Menard. 1-0 pitch. Missing low. Count now 2-0 to Noah Wolf. It's 7-5 now. Martinsburg on top of Logan, top of the 5th. Wolf fouls this one down the third baseline. The count now 2-1.
Yeah, Noah Wolf, who's come in relief on the mound, done a great job. 2 2/3 so far. 2 hits allowed, 1 run that wasn't earned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts on 43 pitches.
Wolf stepping in here. A 2-1 pitch from Butcher. Big swing and a miss as the ball goes through the legs of Kraus to the backstop. That's going to allow the base runner in Steen to easily go to second, but the count now 2-2 to Wolf. We're here at Oatsdale Park, field number 2. Pitch high to Wolf. The count now 3-2 against Wolf and Butcher. Butcher checking the runner behind him. And Steen, who most likely will be going as it's a 3-2 count with 2 outs. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Wolf for out number 3, but not before one could cross the plate. It's now Martinsburg 7, Logan 5. We're to the bottom of the 5th after this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The South Morgan Volunteer Fire Department Carnival is August the 30th through September the 3rd this year with free admission. Enjoy the fun of this year's carnival with an amazing selection of rides, live music from great local artists, live auctions, contests, and the usual assortment of mouth-watering, delicious food. Discounted ride wristbands and ride and food voucher combos are available in advance. The carnival is located at 10166 Winchester Grade Road in beautiful Berkeley Springs. Find out more about this fun event at firemanscarnival.com. That's firemanscarnival.com.
At Mountaineer Kitchens and Baths, we ensure your home is both beautiful and functional.
We've been taking care of our neighbors for over 25 years.
We specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodeling, from start to finish, from design until installation. Whether it's countertops, cabinets, backsplashes, or full baths, we've got you covered.
Custom work done with care. We are Mountaineer Kitchens and Baths.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Logan up to bat. The 6, 7, 8 batters due up for the boys in gold here against Martinsburg as they trail 7-5 in this West Virginia Little League 10 to 12-year-old All-Star State Tournament as we're in day 1 at Oatsdale Park in Martinsburg.
Again, if you're tuning in potentially wanting to see Jefferson Summersville, we'll get to that game as quickly as possible after the conclusion of this ball game here as we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Still have one more inning to go. That game set for 7:30-ish. I don't know how that's looking up on field 2, but we'll get there.
Field 1, you mean?
Field 1, excuse me. We're not going to do a post-game show here, so we'll get out. It'll take us approximately 15 to 20 minutes. We got to get up to move up, break down here, move up to field 1, set up, and then get ready to go.
Trip Thompson up to bat, checking back in. Takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. Thompson here against Noah Wolf. 1-0 pitch. Fastball way outside, the count 2-0. Wolf, the second pitcher, he came in there in the 2nd inning for Braylon Cole, who only pitched 1 1/3. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball by Thompson over to the shortstop, Cole. The throw to Nichols, who bobbled it. Did they still call him out? They did. They still called him out, and the first base umpire saying that the bobble was on the exchange. Now the first base umpire wants him, and yes, the second base umpire is going to overrule him. So originally the call was out and that the bobble was on the exchange, but now it's been changed that he never fully had it. I think that's the right call, Spencer.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be a controversial call here, but it's the one for the first base umpire to make and get the there of the guy from second base as well.
So now nobody out, and we'll have a pinch runner as pinch running is Kraus. Up to bat is Keyser, who is 1 for 2 today. He singled to left and then struck out looking.
That puts Logan in business now with a runner on.
A timeout will be called by the home plate umpire, who wants to just make sure everybody's ready there in the infield for Martinsburg. Wolf steps off the rubber as he checks over to the third base dugout. Can't really see what was going on there as our views obstructed of That is we're to the right of it. First pitch, called strike one to Keyser. Runner on first, nobody out. Logan trails by 2 against Martinsburg. The 0-1 pitch from Wolf is popped up by Keyser over to first base in fair territory. Making the catch is the pitcher, Noah Wolf.
Great
for the out.
snag by Wolf there. Great snag by Wolf to get that out.
And to run all the way to the first baseline off that pitcher's mound in foul territory, making the catch. Butcher up to bat now with 1 out and a runner on first for Logan, stepping into the right-handed box against Wolf. First pitch, past the glove of the catcher Thomas Garrett to the backstop. That's going to allow the runner to easily advance and Kraus to second. Almost forgot that Kraus came in as a pinch runner. My apologies for calling him Thompson, as I thought he was still on. Pitch to Butcher, catches the knees. The count now even at 1-1. 1 out, 7-5 Martinsburg. We're in the bottom of the 5th of 6 innings here for this Little League baseball game. Soft ground ball. Wolf comes off the mound over to the third base side in the grass. The throw to Nichols in time for out number 2. But the fielder's choice will allow the base runner in Kraus to advance to third. And now up to bat is Robinette.
They got a runner on third here, 2 outs, and down 2, and potentially maybe getting a pitching change here.
Timeout is called, and Brad Webb will come out to
pitches.
Talk with Noah Wolf on the mound just to see how he's feeling.
Maybe make sure he can get out of this one.
They don't want to allow Logan to add one more. It is 7-5, so you'd still be in the lead if you add one, but Logan being the home side here would have the last at bat there in the 6th. It looks like it's just words of encouragement, trying to fire up Wolf. The mound visit concludes. Everybody will go back to their positions, and it will be, again, Robinette up to bat for Logan. It's a runner on third and 2 out. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me is Spencer Dupuis for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Robinette steps into the right-handed side. First pitch from Wolf. Fastball, and it's drilled into right. The right fielder, Steen, can't make the catch as it goes off his glove. That error is going to allow the runner to score. It's now 7-6. And at first base is Robinette.
Yeah, and just unable to make the catch there, and now it's a 1-run ball game here.
Steen was under it. It just grazed off his glove and then his leg into the grass. Brings up Owen Bryant. Takes the first pitch. It's a wild one. That's going to allow the runner to go to second. No throw as he slides in. Robinette now on second with 2 outs. So the tying run in scoring position for Logan. Noah Wolf, a 1-0 pitch. And it's right down the third baseline in the glove of line. His throw across the diamond in time for the out. That's going to retire the side, but not before 1 run crosses the plate for Logan. We'll head to the 6th. It's 7-6 Martinsburg. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
As we head to the 6th inning now, Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. I'll now be joined for this last inning by Martinsburg head coach Aaron Byler, who put on the headset to help us out here so that Spencer can start tearing down at least one of the cameras to try to make it a quicker job for us to get up to the Jefferson game at the conclusion of this one. So appreciate you coming on the headset and getting a little bit of, some practice before tomorrow.
Yeah,
I know
man.
You've had plenty during Legion, but state tournament's the real deal.
Yeah, it's been fun. This place looks incredible out here today. All those volunteers, all the work that they've done. This is just tremendous. The way the fields look and everything they got going on out here. So, props to them and all the volunteers and all the hard work they put in.
Martinsburg has the top of the lineup due up here for the 6th. Peebles up to bat. The infield corners in. First pitch from Butcher. It's going to be a bloop single into right center. Oh! Oh, no. The throw from center field and Landon Hall was a bullet as he tried to throw to first to get Peebles out, and it one-hopped right into the ankle of Peebles, who immediately dropped to the ground. So we'll take a 1-minute break to hope and see that he's okay. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. We're back in 60 seconds.
This is Eric from Hagerstown Ford. I want to thank you for your continued support of helping Hagerstown Ford's efforts to be #1 in the region. As we get closer to this extremely aggressive goal, I want to recap why Hagerstown Ford should be your only consideration when buying your next vehicle. Number 1, we have the best prices from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C., from Hershey, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland. I assure you, price will not be the reason you don't buy from Hagerstown Ford. Number 2, we have a real return policy that's better than Walmart. Seriously, if you don't like it, return it. We'll give you 3 days to make sure you love your new ride. And finally, we'll bring your new car, truck, or SUV to you, just like Amazon does. Never step foot in a dealership again. Stop the silly back-and-forth negotiations that make everyone crazy. It's dumb, and it's a total waste of time. Besides, we hate it worse than you do. Simply log on to HagerstownFord.com and let us make your next buying process fun, easy, and risk-free. What do you got to lose? Visit HagerstownFord.com and let us cater to you. See dealer for details.
Welcome back here to Oatsdale Park. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me is Aaron Byler. Spencer still doing some work off camera, tearing down one. As we are in the top of the 6th, and still down there over near first base is Donnie Peebles after he hit a single that went into center, and Landon Hall, who has a really strong arm, tried to make the throw all the way from center field to first, and the throw, unfortunately for Peebles, drilled him in the foot, and I think he might have stepped on the ball as well, which caused him to take a tumble, and he carried off the field, so hopefully he's okay. Best wishes to Peebles. And
I think we saw the arm that Landon Hall has, on that throw, that fly ball to center field with the guy on third. He one-hopped at the home plate. Just tremendous arm and tremendous athlete out there in center field. And Landon Hall, had to play at first base, and unfortunately the throw got away from him a little bit and hit Peebles, and just by his arm strength, I think that definitely hurt.
So up to bat will be Braylon Cole, number 17, coming in. He is 1 for 3 today as we wait to see who will be the new base runner on first for Peebles. Looks like grabbing a helmet and going out is Aiden Line. So hopefully Donnie Peebles will be okay after that play. But we're ready to go. Still in the top of the 6th. It is 7-6 Martinsburg over Logan here in this Little League All-Star State Tournament.
It's a big run on first base.
Chase Butcher sets. The first pitch to Cole. Swings at the ball in the dirt for strike one.
Logan will be down to their last 3 outs as they come to bat in the bottom of the 6th. So if Martinsburg's able to push a run across and extend that lead, that would be very big here as we move late in the game.
The 0-1 pitch, high and outside, evens the count up at 1-1 to Cole. To runner on first and 8 in line. Nobody out for Martinsburg. Pitch from Butcher upstairs. The count now 2-1.
You know, I think if it was probably anybody else but these next 2 batters, you might see a bunt here with a guy on first to try and get him over, but you want to let Cole here hit.
Especially with Nichols due up after this. He's the one that had the 2-run home run in the first as this pitch again misses high. The count now 3-1.
Yeah, and if you bunt Cole, one of your better hitters, you know, with Nichols on deck, they may walk him with first base open. So a lot of strategy going on here.
3-1 pitch from Butcher. Low, ball 4. So that'll send Cole to first on the walk. Line goes to second. Still nobody out. Donovan Nichols up to bat, and it looks like we'll have a timeout called. I think we'll have another pitching change for Logan. So we'll take a 1-minute break to allow the changes to go on. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. We're back in 60 seconds.
Hello?
We're here again 3 times in the past 2 days.
You're where?
Bechtel Jewelers. Look.
Can Mom hear you?
No, she's in a diamond coma. Get her the pendant, or I will.
Hey, that's my credit card.
What? Can't hear you, Dad. You're breaking up.
It's going to take more than a crying baby to wake her out of this diamond coma. You're going to need a mega dose of jewelry from Bechtel Jewelers.
You've been in an accident. A distracted driver put texting over safety. Your injuries, loss of income, and medical bills can last a long time, even a lifetime. Our job is to try and secure justice that will protect you and your family for the rest of your life. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park, field number 2 in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Colin McLaughlin here. Alongside me is Aaron Byler and Spencer Dupuis. Cameraman is Dylan Bishop, and back at the studio is Avery Newport. The new pitcher for Logan coming in from center field is number 13, Landon Hall, to come into relief of Chase Butcher, who came into relief of Owen Bryant. So 3 pitchers now for Logan. And we already have seen the strong arm of Landon Hall, who made that throw home to make sure the runner stayed put at third on a fly ball, and then that throw here this inning that unfortunately hit Donnie Peebles in the foot, but we'll see what he can do now against the very dangerous Donovan Nichols, who already has a 2-run home run in this game in the first.
Big spot here for Donovan Nichols, 2 on, nobody out. Top of the 6th inning, Martinsburg leads 7-6.
Nichols in his last at-bat singled as well to center. And here comes the first pitch to Nichols against Hall. Fastball, ground ball right up the middle to the second baseman, Fry. The throw in time at first, the throw home to make sure the runners stay put on second and third. As it's now 2 outs, and Garrett up to bat. Great play defensively there by Logan.
Yeah, real nice play by Logan. Not the result you want if you're Martinsburg, but, nothing hurt. It's a productive at bat. He hit the ball to the right side. Moved both runners over.
Thomas Garrett now up to bat. He was hit by a pitch. He struck out swinging and grounded into the double play in his last at bat in the 4th.
With only 1 out, Logan will bring the infield up, looking to cut down that run at home.
Pitch fouled off by Garrett for strike 1.
Garrett here just looking to get something through the infield, lift a fly ball to the outfield, potentially give Martinsburg a chance to get that insurance run.
Garrett scoots in on the right-handed batter's box, pretty close to home plate. 0-1 pitch off the glove of the catcher, Menard, but not too far as the runner stay put, so it's a 1-1 count to Garrett.
I've been real impressed with Menard tonight. I thought All three of Logan's pitchers have thrown the ball really well, and Menard has handled them great.
And Menard and Kraus both back there as Menard back in. Pitch a fastball. Looks like just caught a ball as that one was really close to the outside corner. The count now 2-1.
The Logan faithful wanted that one.
Yeah. Fastball from Hall there. Runners on second and third. The infield still in for Logan. 2-1 pitch. Outside for ball 3. It's 1 out, 7-6. Martinsburg leads Logan in the top of the 6th. So Logan will still have that bat in the bottom as they trail by 1. This pitch, 1 hops off home plate. That's going to walk Garrett and load the bases for Martinsburg.
Bases loaded now, 1 out. Look for Logan to push the middle back and play for 2. Let the corners up.
Timeout called. Looks like we'll have a pinch runner possibly for Martinsburg. Just checking in at first base is number 42, Liam Whitmer, the pinch run for Thomas Garrett.
Logan's going to keep the whole infield up, just showing how big that run at third base is right now.
Aubrey Burrell takes the first pitch from Hall down the middle for strike 1. Hall already ready to go on the mound, waiting for Burrell to step back in. He does so. The 0-1 pitch from Landon Hall. Low makes the count 1-1. It's Whitmer on first, Cole on second. On third is Line for Martinsburg as they have the bases juiced. The pitch. Dead ball. I think it sounded like it hit off the bat. Yep, it hit off the knob of Burrell's bat, so that's going to be a foul ball to make the count 1-2.
Yeah, you could hear it hit the bat, unfortunately for Martinsburg, unfortunately for Logan.
Yeah, if that would have been a hit by pitch, it'd be an 8-6 ball game. But instead, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Aubrey Burrell here against Landon Hall. Hall steps off the rubber to the back of the mound before stepping back on. Pitcher steps onto the rubber, hunched over, stretching the pitch. Called strike 3. Down goes Aubrey Burrell to retire the side. That'll leave.
It's only second out.
It's only the second out. I got ahead of myself there.
Big pitch there by Hall.
Brings up Elliott. 2 outs and the base is still loaded. First pitch, fastball outside corner for strike 1.
If Hall's able to get Elliott out here, all the momentum kind of transitions to Logan going into the bottom of the 6th, still being down by 1.
The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Elliott way behind on that fastball.
Yeah, Hall's got pretty good velocity on that fastball for sure.
Hall sets. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. So there you go. That retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts. It stays 7-6. Way to the bottom of the 6th. Logan needs 2 to win, 1 to tie. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. The 2, 3, 4 batters will be due up for Logan as they try to come back here against Martinsburg, who leads 7-6. So Noah Wolf will try to get the win for the Martinsburg All-Stars.
Yeah, not an easy task here for Noah Wolf with 2, 3, 4 up for Logan. They've shown, all kinds of power today so far. It's got a great feel to it right now. You can feel both sides on kind of the edge of their seats.
This is how a state tournament game should be. It's only day one.
This is great, man. I love it.
Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Alongside me is Aaron Byler. Spencer Dupuis, our executive producer, and been my color for a majority of this game, but he hopped off so he could tear down some stuff so that we can immediately get to the Jefferson game right after this. As fortunately for you Jefferson fans that might be tuned in right now, Jefferson's game was a little bit behind, so hopefully we won't be missing too much. Our cameraman's Dylan Bishop. Back at the studio, it's Avery Newport. Up to bat first is Fry. He's walked, grounded to the second baseman and to the shortstop, and is at bats. Big swing and a miss for strike one to start Fry off in the bottom of the 6th.
Fry looks like he's trying to tie it up here in one swing. I think he has the power to do it, too.
The 0-1 pitch from Wolf. Another big swing and a miss from Fry, and a ball above his head for strike two. Fry steps back in. Wolf sets the 0-2 pitch from Noah Wolf. Behind Fry, just barely missed him. If he stayed put, that would have sent him to first and brought Hall up as the go-ahead run. And we've already seen Hall hit a home run, but instead it's a 1-2 count.
Yeah, that's fortunately
I think you got to wear that.
Fortunately,
it might hurt.
Fortunately for Martinsburg, it didn't hit him. You don't want to put the leadoff guy on here.
The 1-2 pitch from Wolf, just missing inside the count 2-2.
You can hear the oohs and ahs on every pitch.
Everybody on the edge of their seats here at Oatsdale Park. The 2-2 pitch grounded right back up the middle. It's going to go in the gap to center. A leadoff single for Fry to bring up Landon Hall.
Good at bat by Fry, doing his job there as the leadoff guy and getting on base.
Landon Hall, who already has the 3-run home run today, will step up as the go-ahead run for Logan. A tying run on first with nobody out in a 7-6 ball game. Noah Wolf on the mound. Came in the first after it was Braylon Cole going 1 1/3. This one popped into left. If it stays fair, it has a chance, and it's foul. Sigh of relief for the Martinsburg faithful.
A long strike one.
0-1 count now for Hall, who trying to put that down the third baseline and walk things off. Timeout called as the ball was thrown back into play. So we have to wait for the ball to get retrieved. They try to make fans know to please return the ball back behind home plate. It's been announced multiple times.
I think they even give them a little treat if they bring it back to the concession stand. I'm going to have to go track me some fly balls and foul balls and see if I can get myself some dinner.
0-1 count to Hall. 7-6, Martinsburg over Logan in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on first, nobody out. Hall pop up into center. Coming forward is Aubrey Burrell, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
That's a big out if you're Martinsburg there.
That brings up Menard. As the home run threat has flown out.
I think Menard has the power to get it out of here too.
I think he does as well. That's why he's the cleanup batter. He's doubled so far, reached on an error, and also struck out. As he waits to get the sign from his first base coach. It's 1 out, runner on first. Martinsburg leads 7-6. Pitch from Wolf, squaring the bunts Menard, and he'll foul it back for strike 1. Dakota Menard steps back into the box as Wolf gets the ball back from his catcher, Thomas Garrett. Wolf sets the stretch and the pitch. Big swing and a miss for strike 2 from Menard. Menard resets his stance. The 0-2 pitch from Wolf. And it's a line drive to the shortstop. He makes the catch. The throw. No throw. It's the runner immediately went back to first, but now 2 outs. Martinsburg 1 out away from advancing in the winner's bracket.
That's what they call an atom ball, just a line drive right at the shortstop. Logan down to their last out here.
Carson
tying
Hale
run on
will
first
be up
base.
to bat. He represents the go-ahead run for Logan as he takes his time before stepping into the right-handed box. First pitch from Wolf. High for ball one. Runner on first is Fry. He led off this bottom of the sixth with a single to center. Again, missing upstairs is Wolf. Count now 2-0 to Hale.
Yeah, you don't want to walk him here. That'll put that tying run on second and the go-ahead run on first.
I always say the toughest out that gets the last one. 2-0 pitch. Gets by the glove of Garrett to the backstop, and the runner's now in scoring position. And Fry at second base and a 3-0 count to Hale. Martinsburg 7, Logan 6. Bottom sixth, 2 out. 3-0 count to Hale. The pitch from Wolf pops up. It's in play over to first base. Nichols can't make it as it hits the outstretched part of the fence in the first base dugout.
Nichols
it
camped
looked like
under
it. Was
it.
in play, but the way the fencing is for the backstop, it goes up and then in towards the field.
Nichols
angle.
camped under it, and all he can do is watch it hit the top of the fence. It's unfortunate for Martinsburg. Fortunate if you're Logan.
3-1 count now to Hale. Runner still on second. 3-1 pitch from Wolf. Misses inside. That'll walk Hale. Put him on first, so the go-ahead run now on base for Logan. We have to wait to see who's up to bat now. I believe it's still Trip Thompson.
It's Thompson.
And it looks like he is the one coming out of the dugout. Timeout will be called so that he can tie his shoe.
I think everybody's went from the edge of their seat to now standing.
And look over on the first base side, a lot of Martinsburg fans all the way down into center, looking from center to left. Everybody on their feet.
Yeah, regardless of what happens here, it's just been an outstanding Little League game between Martinsburg and Logan.
Thompson finally make his way into the right-handed box after tying his shoe. Runner on first and second. The first pitch from Wolf. Breaking ball inside for strike one to Thompson.
Strike one's big. Start ahead.
Oh, 1 pitch from Wolf. One hops off home plate. The count even at 1-1.
Nice play there by the catcher to keep that ball in front of him and stop those runners from moving up.
Yeah, if that ball went by Garrett, tying run would be 60 feet away most likely. Pitch. Grounder to Nichols. He scoops it up. Stumps on first. Martinsburg wins 7-6 over Logan. They stay put in the winner's bracket and advance. Logan falls to the loser's bracket. That's the end here for this broadcast. We're going to wrap things up so that we can head to the Jefferson game. Again, final score, Martinsburg 7, Logan 6. For Avery Newport, Dylan Bishop, Spencer Dupuis, I'm Colin McLaughlin. Thank you so much, Aaron Byler, for also joining us here for the end. We'll take a break, change to regularly scheduled programming on radio as well as TV, and we'll do our best to get immediately back on in about 15 minutes or so for Jefferson. But until then, enjoy the rest of the evening.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Today's game has been brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, Orsini's Home Store, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Modern Renovations, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg.
Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.